The instructions came the way they always did. Not spoken to me, but at me. You'll stay near the east wall. My mother's fingers adjusted Vivian's necklace, though it was already perfectly centered. You won't dance. You won't encourage conversation. And if Duke Harwick approaches, her eyes flicked toward me. Remove yourself. I was 22 years old. I had spent most of my life removing myself. My name is Mira Voss. My sister's name is Vivian. If you've ever lived beside someone people naturally turn toward, you already understand the arrangement. Vivian was beautiful, yes, but beauty wasn't really the problem.
She was kind. That made it harder. Cruel people make resentment easy. Vivian laughed with servants, remembered birthdays, listened when people spoke. Rooms leaned toward her naturally, like flowers toward sunlight. She hadn't asked for that. Neither of us had chosen our places. Still, my mother had. Vivian was an omega built for ballrooms and crowns and perfect futures. I was practical, useful, forgettable. Tonight was the Harwick Gala. Duke Callum Harwick, unmarried, powerful, and the most pursued man across 3 provinces, would be there.
My mother had spent 7 months arranging opportunities for Vivian. I had spent 7 months hearing reminders. Don't interrupt. Don't embarrass us. Don't make people notice you. I wore gray. Not accidentally. The Harwick estate smelled like polished wood and old money. The ballroom glowed beneath candlelight, hundreds of nobles moving through rehearsed conversations and calculated smiles. I found my place early. A window alcove, hidden partially behind heavy burgundy curtains. Invisible. Comfortable. I had brought a book. The Governance of Broken Systems.
Dry political theory, according to everyone else. Interesting, according to me. I opened it and disappeared. From behind the pages, I watched Vivian move through the ballroom. People gravitated toward her instantly. But when she passed my corner, she slowed. "You look pretty," she said. I looked up. She glanced toward her mother before leaning closer. And gray is a terrible color. She knows that. Then she squeezed my hand and walked away. Small thing, but small things matter. The music stopped. Conversations shifted. Duke Harwick had arrived. I expected arrogance. Titles often belong to men who mistook inheritance for achievement. Instead, Duke Callum moved through the room with an odd lack of performance. No exaggerated smiles, no dramatic entrance. Just quiet confidence. People watched him. He looked bored by being watched. My mother moved immediately, steering Vivian beside her. Perfect timing, perfect positioning, perfect calculation. His gaze swept over them, then continued, then stopped. And then he started walking toward me. Absolutely not. My first instinct was to leave. My second instinct was that leaving would attract attention. My third arrived too late.
He was already standing there. You made it past chapter 3. I blinked. Excuse me? The 4th chapter is terrible. I stared. He looked annoyingly calm. I spent 6 months arguing with one of my professors about it. I looked down at my book and back at him. You've read this? Twice. I narrowed my eyes. Voluntarily? You're the first person tonight who asked me that instead of commenting on my title.
For a second, I forgot to be nervous. Then I remembered. Rapidly. Your Grace, my sister, is currently being admired by half the room. His gaze stayed on me. I'm asking why you're hiding behind a curtain with political theory. I was asked to. By yourself? I paused. Not entirely. Something shifted in the air. Then he held out his hand. I'd like to continue this conversation. I stared. Across the room, I saw my mother freeze.
Vivian looked toward me. Then very slightly, almost invisibly, she nodded. Take it. So I did. The ballroom noticed immediately. Ballrooms always notice when powerful people do unexpected things. I think chapter 4 fails, he said, because it assumes order matters more than people. No. His eyebrow lifting? No. It fails because people designing systems confuse silence with stability. Quiet isn't peace. People obeying isn't the same as people agreeing. I stopped suddenly. I was talking too much. Again. I'm sorry.
No. Continue. Something breaking open in my chest. Soft. Overwhelmed. No one had ever said that to me before. Continue. As though what I thought mattered. As though I mattered.
And something inside my chest shifted. Just slightly. My mother reached me seconds after the dance ended. Her smile remained perfectly in place. What exactly did you say to him? He asked about governance. Mira. Her voice lowered. Attention is not the same thing as value. Her fingers closed around my wrist. People survive by understanding where they belong. I looked at her. For years, those words had worked. Tonight, they didn't. The slap came beside the carriage. Quick, practiced, hidden from most eyes. Stop mistaking curiosity for importance. Then another voice cut through the night. Release her. Everything stops. Duke Harwick stood several feet away. He had followed. My mother turning. She turned instantly. Your Grace, she's simply emotional. You hit her. Complete silence. Stepping forward. In my home. Family matters are not beyond basic decency. Voice never rising. It didn't need to. You will not touch her again tonight. Her smile finally cracking. He looked
my dress, not my family. Me.
Are you all right? I almost gave my usual answer. I'm fine. But I was suddenly tired of pretending. No, I'm not. Breakfast tomorrow? I blinked. What? Bring your opinions about Chapter 4? A small smile appeared. I've prepared better arguments. Later that night, someone picked my bedroom lock. Vivian stepped inside. You've done that before, I said. Twice. She sat beside me. For a while, nothing. Then I knew. I looked at her. Her voice dropping, ashamed. About Mother. Her eyes dropped. I kept telling myself if I didn't look directly at it, maybe I wasn't part of it. Then she took my hand. You've spent years shrinking so I could shine. She smiled sadly. I'm tired of standing in a space that was supposed to belong to both of us. The next morning, at 10 o'clock, I climbed into the Duke's carriage. And for the first time in my life, I didn't choose the smallest seat.